Hey guys, Higgy Pop here. I'm going to Harvey's store. It is Harvey's. This is his coin and collectible shop. This is 182 Campbell Avenue in West Haven. All right, it's a very, it's very unlikely place. And he has coins and collectibles. There's a mannequin, just meaning nothing. And we're gonna go in. We're gonna see what Harvey's doing. Oh yeah, Harvey called me. He says he got some boxes. Here I go. Harvey!
Hey, what's up? Hey.
All right.
Look at
Dave
this.
the man.
Look at this. Little baby Davey.
Davy Crockett.
Davey,
All right. Yeah. Easy. Look, Harvey wasn't fooling around. Not fooling around. 182 Campbell Avenue. Here's Harvey.
And here I am.
Right where I left him a month ago. Look at him. looking good. Wow.
The man, the myth, the legend, Harvey.
You got these out of the boxes for me already, bro. Nice. This is Dave. He's got every comic known to mankind and then doubles. He likes to call them reader copies.
Just reader copies.
Yeah. Guys, you gotta get down here, man. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, Superman family. Look at this. Good stuff.
Oh, kid, you're going to have to really do some good dealing on this stuff.
Wheeling and a dealing.
My wife's going to divorce me if I come home with all
All
this
right,
stuff.
man. I got a good lawyer.
That's all right. Don't worry about it.
All right, guys.
I didn't even look through the other boxes. I'm already up to $100. Come on, Harvey.
All right, wheeling and dealing here.
You better wheel and deal. I'm happy.
I got some work to do. All right, guys, read your comics.
They make you smart.
Yes! In the Hawk's Nest. Thanks for joining me. This is Higgy Pop Comics, and we're going to look at some books today, my friend. Man, getting a lot done this week. I'm off from work this week, so that means the wife is like, yeah, mule. I'm like, shaking it, boss. But I'm way backed up. I got to mail some stuff out to people that I should have been mailing stuff out all year, but no, didn't do it. So, but I have a package in the mail. A package in the mail. This is from Roger Metarog. Yeah. And I sent him out a couple books yesterday because he's doing the value stamps. He wants everyone, he needs help getting all the value stamps. I mean, sure, we're here for you, Roger. You know, that's like, I want a Snickers bar. You see me eating one? I mean, come on, pal. Jeez, dude. Put a little effort into it, Roger, you know? This guy, I tell you. Anyways, we'll talk about Roger later. But listen, I went to Harvey's. I'm so wild about Harvey, and Harvey's wild about me. Yeah, that's right. You saw the footage, man. I was there, man. I was in fuego. That was great. Good stuff. So let's stop wasting. You know what I'm gonna do? I need to show you some little artwork. I've been drawing. I got this crappy drawing pad though, so all the pages fall out. Let me show you what I've been doing. Check this out. Let's see what we got. This is, you're going to notice a lot of guys aren't wearing a shirt. Sorry. This guy, let's see, he's like, hey, how you doing? And he's getting yelled at by his wife. She's like, I told you to mow the lawn, you moron. Yeah, dude. Hey, barbarian, I get it, man. Yeah. Hawkwoman's like, she's like, I've been here all week, and she's like, I haven't talked to her. She's like, you haven't talked to me all week. I said, I didn't want to interrupt you. Wow. And then there's this guy. He's like, yep, okay, it's laundry day. Time for t-shirts. And then when I do talk to Hawkwoman, she's like, you're always pushing my buttons. I'm like, I'm looking for the mute button. Bingo! This guy's like, who stole my wig? Holy mackerel. And, this one is this guy. He's getting attacked. He's getting attacked from every angle, from werewolves and all sorts of stuff, man. Watch out. And this is one I drew for my boy, Ed Collector. Ed. This is Conan the Thanagarian. As you can see, it's a little motif of a Conan and a Hawkman put together. Oh, yeah, look at the elegance. Oh. And then this on the back this is a barbarian. He's breaking the chains, baby. Breaking the chains. Oh, yeah. Let's see what else we got. It's not easy being married, man. I was thinking of coming up with a cologne for us married guys. It's called I've Lost All Hope. I'd buy it. This is I was starting to draw this. I was going to draw all the Starmen from DC Comics. I did not finish that yet. Oh, give me time. And then this is a barbarian, and there's a little guy coming through. He's like, arr, arr. This guy's like, holy marrow. And this guy is wrestling a snake. That's Jake the Snake Roberts. Ooh, yeah. And this is the big guy. I drew this for Easter. That's Jesus. He's like, ah. And this is a little guy. He's barbarians. That's what we draw here. Barbarians. And this is a little different. This is a little more like Mad Max. This guy's like, yep, I'm here to power wash your house. And he's got some gaggles. All right. Oh, these are the good ones. I drew this at my Mama Higgs' house. I used a little coloring. I colored this. This is Kazar. Oh, yeah. Kazar. Oh, look at the coloring. I mean, come on. The skills. Check it out. Oh, look at the leg muscles. Quadzilla, we call him at the gym. We go to the same gym. It's called Jungle Gym. And this is a guy, he's a barbarian, just knocking someone out because he was being annoying. Listen, I went to the grocery store yesterday, the IGA. I go there all the time. I got to tell you this because this is still eating at me. Listen, I live in a town where you could come across a cavone at any second. You don't know. You got to be on guard. Thank you, Jesus. I'm at peace because this guy was... I'll tell you the story. Look at this. Oh, yeah. He's like, I got it. He's like, romance in the stone. Look at that. He's got the jewel of the Nile. And that's what I drew. Lately. So I'm at IGA, right? And I got just a couple things. And there's someone in line before me at the register, and she puts her groceries down, and I'm just waiting. I don't want to crowd her. And then there's this guy behind me. He's like, ugh. I could feel him lurching. He's like 7 feet tall. Some East Haven. I live in East Haven. There's a lot of... And this is what he says to me. He goes, is his exact words. He goes, are you going to go or what? I didn't even turn around. This is how far I've come in life. I just sat there like this. Then I put my groceries down. But before I left, I paid, and I just turned around and looked at him and went like this. He knew I meant business. And I just left it at that. That's right. Sonia, come on in, kid. I got to open a package from Roger. Yeah. Thank you. Oh, we need to talk, by the way. Me and you. We need to talk. Yeah. Because, let me show you. Look at this. This is her ankle bracelet. I found this on Hawk Dog. You think you can't get away with this stuff, man? You're going to get in trouble. I mean, because she knows Hawk Dog doesn't leave the property. And what were you doing the other night that you had to put your ankle bracelet on Hawk Dog? You're in big trouble. We need to talk. You better get it together, man. Thank you for my sword. All right, Roger. So Roger said, I didn't ask for nothing. I said, Roger, you got it, man. You want it, you got it. But he's such a nice guy. He sent me a couple. Who knows what he sent. We'll open this up. Yeah, all right. Here we go. Yeah, this is my letter opener. Okay, here, yeah. Ooh, swing and a miss. Oh, I got it, Roger. Yeah. Deadly. All right, we got it now, baby. All right, here you go. Sonia, take this and go to your room. Here. All right. Put that ankle bracelet on. Tell your mother I said hi. We'll talk later. Oh, my God. All right. So, let's see what Roger got. Ooh, it says, there's a little note. It says, Higgy, thank you again for your help on this quest. No problem. I'm truly honored by your generosity. I'm blessed to be called you my Metarod. Roger, you're the best. We got some books. All right, buddy. Thank you. I see Daredevil. I see. All right. Got the old blue tape. All right. Let's see here. It says Daredevil Knight's Quest. Let's see. I do not have this. Oh, I see a bunch of them. Issue number 1. Let's see here. This is by Weeks and Luffridge. I don't have that. I never read this. Issue number 2 in classic Meta Rock fashion. All right, I got something to read, baby. Boom! Thank you, Roger. And there's a couple more. Daredevil, Dark Knights, issue number 3. Boom! He's got his backpack. He's going backpacking. And, Commandy, the last boy on Earth, with his cut-off jeans. Wow. This is issue number 42. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, sir. She's like, save me, Commandy, save me. And, he said he was going to do it, and he did. And he did. All right, Roger. These are by American Comic Group, ACG. This is Herbie. Herbie Popnecker is his name. And these are great. All right. He's a geek. This is issue number, I don't know, issue number 20. Wow, bro. And, oops, missed again. He's a goof. He can actually time travel. Did you know that? He could fly. He talks to animals. I mean, he's as, pretty much, as a superhero, he's as useless as the G in lasagna. But it's all right. Herbie Popnecker. I think they're great. This came out in like, he came out, Richard Hughes, which is also, he goes by Shane O'Shea. That's his pseudonym. And let's see. I think he first appeared in like Forbidden Worlds in ACG Comics. So this is great. Great history. It came out in like 63 or I don't know. Actually, I think he started in like 59 or 58 or something. And we have another one. This is the one. Look at this. There's a comic book store in Milford, Connecticut. This is the one I've been eyeing up. I wanted to buy it. No, I don't have to. Thank you, Roger. Issue number 13. Thanks, bro. That's Herbie Popnecker. There you go, man. Cool beans. Thank you, Roger. Oh, my God. This, I collect Fat Albert. Hey, hey, hey. I would have to open it up. Golden Key. I would have to open up to see which number it is. But I need a lot of them. There's like 20 issues in Fat Albert, and I have like 7 or 8. I do not have this one. This is the first Fat Albert cover that I have where he's not eating something. Amazing. Amazing. And we have, what's this? Issue number 3, Malibu Comics, I think. I don't know. Gravestone. Gravestone. It almost looks like a Commandy cover with the Statue of Liberty. I will check it out. Great package, Roger. Thank you, bro. So many things I need. Very thoughtful. Thank you, Roger. Thank you, buddy. All right, let's see what I got from Harvey's. Harvey is great. It's great. Oh, so first, I go in the second one. They're like, I was like, guys, relax. I got to get my weekly poll. This is from last week, weekly poll. All right. This was Superman All In, issue number 25. Okay. Now, this Superman All In has been having Lois Lane as being Superwoman. It's got to stop. It's got to stop. And thank God, I think it did, because they're fighting like a Lex Luthor that is like the Bizarro version. He's like Lex L or something, and he's zapping and he's a whomping and a stomping. And then at the end, Lois is like, I lost my powers. I was like, ha 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 ha, in your face, Lois. Yeah, and so yeah, I get it. You know, Superman needs some time away. I mean, now he's Superman and he has to have Lois with him at that time too. He's like, that's why I go to work. I mean, nothing against Hawkwoman, but I need time away. I come home and she's like, bah, 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 bah. She tells a story, and I'm just like, I was like, can we land the plane? I mean, I don't need all the minutia. Get to the point. And when I come home, she wants to tell me what happened in your day. I mean, this is why I admire like going to like auctions and seeing auctioneers. They're like, 1,000, 2,000, we're going to 300, 400. That's how I talk to Hawkwoman when I get home from work. I said, I went to work, I set a pole, I did this, I climbed a pole, and then I did this, and I came home, and I drive home, and I said, what's for dinner? I'm like, sold to the wife in the corner. So this was good. Yeah. And yeah, I mean, she's great. She's great. One time, remember before we had cell phones, she bought me a GPS. She bought me the cheapest GPS you could find. She went to a dollar store to buy me a GPS. You could tell. The thing had a stutter. Please take the next. You missed the right. Do a U-turn. I said, this thing's got a stutter. And this is a weekly poll. Justice League Unlimited, issue number 6. We're at number 6 already, man. This is going great. They got this kid, Airwave, and he got tricked. He got tricked by Gorilla Grodd, and Gorilla Grodd told him that the Justice League were bad people. Yeah, and he believed them. But now he knows, and now it doesn't matter because everyone's in a heap of trouble. Yep. Yes. What nation sleeps the longest? A hibernation. Yes. So, hey, did you see Conan the Vegetarian? Oh, yeah. It's the demon chopper. It's the demon chopper. I slice and dice and crush my veggies. Yeah, man. I'm not a vegetarian. Listen, I'm not a vegetarian. I eat meat, but just think about it. All the animals that I eat, they eat the vegetables, and then I eat them. It's a perfect circle. Perfect, man. I mean, it's a circle of life. I am contributing. I'm doing my part. Yeah. I don't get involved with the old vegetarian or vegan. I don't get. That's controversial stuff. Not me, man. That's why I don't talk politics. No. Listen, you may think I'm a dummy, but I know about that stuff. I just don't talk about it, man. I don't know. I may surprise you. Or maybe I won't surprise you. I remember when they were talking about Roe versus Wade. I didn't know what they were talking about. I thought they were trying to discuss the best way to get across a river. I was like, got me, pal. And now, let's go into Harvey's. I'm in Harvey's, man. I'm in my glory. Woo-wee! Look at this. The Atom, issue number 3. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah, baby. And when at Harvey's, there was a bunch of World's Finest and Superman families, and I cleaned up, baby. But I got a lot to do on my Atom run. He's fighting Kronos. Yeah. Gardner Fox does the story. Of course he does. Of course. And Murphy Anderson and Gil Kane. Insane in the Membrane. And, yeah. The Time Trap. Yeah. And in this one, Kronos has a flying sundial. Just great. Just great stuff. And, yep. And, if you're in a flying sundial, you know, time flies. Yeah, man. So, yeah, that guy at the grocery store, man. Oh, yeah. I'm going to whomp him in the stomach. So, what I did was, I put about 3 daggers in his tires. I didn't want to make a scene in the store. So, check this out. I picked up Action Comics, issue number 451. Oh, yeah. The Great Superhero Contest. This guy, he's from a different planet. Yeah. And, and there's also a Green Arrow story in here by Mike Grell, the second story. Are you kidding me? What the Grell? And this is September 75. Bob Ostner on the cover. Yeah. This guy's like a super-powered prince. Whoa, excuse me. Your Highness. And check this out. A little treasure chest. Boom. What do you think of that? Huh? It says 150,000 volts. That's a Tesla. That's the first Tesla that it came out with. And, as you can see, someone vandalized this car. I was like, come on, man. Come on. Leave it alone. Treasure chest is great. This says volume 14, number 19, back in 1959. Back in the summer of 59. Yes. You know why you can't keep a secret at a bank? Because of all the bank tellers. So I had to call Joe, the crazy Hungarian, immediately and send him a picture of this. I said, in your face, Joe! Raiders of the Lost Ark, man. This is Marvel Super Special Magazine, issue number 18. Look at this. These are great. Great. Harrison Ford. Awesome. Imagine if, someone else played Indy. Imagine. Like Clint Eastwood. Yeah. I once had a pet termite, and I called it Clint Eats Wood. And so this was obviously one of the best movies in the world. And it came out in 81, but it's in color. Colors. Check it out. Check out the back. Oh, yeah. The only part that's not in this is like, remember when Indy jumps in the guy's plane when he's trying to escape and there's a snake in there? Oh my God. That was scary. It's not in here. I hate snakes, man. I'm like Indy. I hate them. Oh, John Buscema does all the art in this. Are you kidding me? I mean, come on. You know, what's a snake's favorite writer? William Shakespeare. Yes. You know what a funny snake is? Hysterical. Yeah, he is. This is all John Buscema. Yep. What do you call a snake that bakes? A python. So this is awesome. I'm very happy to get this. I was psyched. So the kid at the gas station, the mumbler, let's get ready to mumble. He was telling me, I'm going to see the new Star Wars movie. I'm like, I have no idea what he's talking about. Star Wars lost me after Return of the Jedi. It lost all its magic, man. I'm like Conan. I can smell magic. I'm like, it's lost all its magic. I don't care about it. And but I guess he was pumped. He says he's going to dress up like Obi-Wan Kenobi. I said, go for it, dude. You're a winner, man. So I also heard that they're going to remake St. Elmo's Fire. Remember that from the 80s? Oh, yeah. I'm not going to see it. No way. They should remake St. Elmo's Fire with all Looney Tune characters. They'll call it St. Elmer's Fudd. Yeah. Or they could make they could remake it with starring Beckerman and Swagda. They could call it St. Elmer's Glue. That's right, Beckerman. I know you're addicted to glue. You can't hide from me. I'm just gonna go over, see how far we get. I'm not gonna keep you long. We're gonna check out some great books though. Guaranteed. And check this out. I got this, and I found out I already have it. This is a big giant fatty of Captain Britain. Oh yeah, man. Captain Britain. Before Excalibur. You know it. All right. But I already have this, so I could give this away. We'll have a little giveaway sometime. I'll mail it out to someone that wants it. If anyone wants this, give me a little chat. When I'm done with this showing you these books, we'll talk about it in the comments. You tell me what you want. And check this out. Here comes Daredevil, issue number 10. Here he is, because I got to finish this storyline where he's fighting the Animen. They went to become the Unholy Three, but this is in a condition of whoa minus. It's got a little water damage, kind of like my head. Yeah. And there's Catman. Catmandu! I remember growing up, my neighbors, they had a pet cat. A nice little yellow cat. They named it Butters. His name was Butter. And then when Butter died, and then they ended up, like, 2 weeks later, they get another identical yellow cat. They called it, I Can't Believe It's Not Butter. I was like, great name, dude! Woo! Yeah. This is called While the City Sleeps. This is the first story that Wally Wood did. He did the scripts and the story and all the art. Wally Wood, baby. I'd show you, but it's in rough shape. Ruff! Yep. What do you call a pile of cats? A meowton. Yeah. So there you go, man. There's Catman, Frogman, Birdman, Ape Man. Awesome. This is the first appearance of the Animen. So I'm glad to have that. And now I start laying into the... I had a list. Because Harvey called me. Hey, Jim, I got 20 long boxes. There's a lot of Superman Family and World's Finest, Jim. I was like, list. I made a list of what I needed, and I was like, ba-boom. This is issue number 181, Superman Family Giant. That's me when me and Hawkwoman got married. That's how I felt. I mean, she was beautiful. I felt like a little troll. I did. Yep. And, yeah, but that's Hawkwoman. So, I now pronounce you Superman and wife, and I'm doomed to spend the rest of my life married to a gnome. You could put him out in the garden. Lois, come on. He's a super gnome. I am super gnome. And look at this one. 100 pages, baby. Lois Lane. The Superman Family. Look at this. This got everything. Great Supergirl, Double Cross, Jimmy Olsen, Super Spy, Clark Kent, Convict. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that, man. Come on. 6 stories in there. Lois Lane, Jimmy Olsen, Super Baby, Super Baby. And there's a Bizarro story. Yeah. Bizarro, man. He's got some different crayons in his box. I tell you what. Bizarro no like. That means he likes you. Yeah. Yeah. So, it was just our 20-year wedding anniversary, and I was like, so I went to the grocery store. I bought some flowers, you know, and they're pricey, man. Yeah, and like, and the lady at the checkout, she goes, I can't believe we spent so much money on something that's gonna die. And I'm like, yeah, I know, and I gotta buy her flowers too. And then the Hawkman was like, you don't buy me gifts enough. I said, you never use what I get you. I said, last year I bought you a tombstone. You never used it. And look at this. Adventure Comics. I did not have this one. Issue number 463. Boom. Are you kidding me with the JSA on the cover? Oh, yeah. It's got a Dead Man story by Jose Luis Garcia Lopez. And, it's got a wraparound cover. Wrap around. This came out in June of 79. Jose Luis Garcia will rip out your spine. Check this out. A nice Aquaman story. Man, this is when comics were comics, baby. Yes. And there's a JSA story by Joe Staton. And there is a Wonder Woman story by Joe Staton. And the Flash stories by Don Heck. What the heck? And awesome, dude. The cover's by Jose Luis Garcia Lopez. Yes. You know why Mexicans don't like to have protein drinks? Because they're like, no way, Jose. Yeah. I'm in the world's finest. Man, I'm up to my eyeballs in world's finest. So, I got this one. Superman, stop! You'll smash Atom to nothingness. I've got to. Yes. So, there was like a super germ going around. And like the classic storyline, Adam has to shrink down and fight the germ in someone's body. Yep. And he's a little guy. There's a little guy I work with, and I should call him the Atom. The other day he started arguing with me. I said, don't get short with me. He started chewing on my ankles. I was like, get off me. Get. He's like, arr, arr, arr. And this is March of 76. The cover's by Ernie Chan. He is Jackie Chan's cousin. Yes. And it's funny. In this story, Batman gets beat up by a chick. Yeah. She's actually Miss Gotham City. Yeah. Yep. And it's awesome, man. Yeah, so last week, I was a bachelor again. It was just me and Hawk Dog. That's why I was able to make some silly videos about Conan the Vegetarian. I went grocery shopping then. I'm at the checkout. You know, this is what I need. I'm a simple guy. I at the checkout, I put down 1 banana, 1 yogurt, and like a box of Cheerios. And she's like, she goes, geez, you must be a bachelor. I said, yeah, why? She goes, because you're ugly. I said, thanks. World's Finest, issue number 232. Look at you. The Dream Bomb. The Dream Bomb. Inside art is done by Dick Dillon. And the cover's by Ernie Chan. Yeah, man. This came out in September of 75. Yep. The Dream Bomb. Last night I dreamed I was a muffler. Oh, man, I'm exhausted. Yeah. And then, that's not. The other night, I dreamt that I ate like a giant marshmallow. I woke up. I still can't find my pillow. It's weird. It's odd. Very strange. Did you hear about the spaghetti that had a dream? It was a night marinara. Oh, yeah. And so, there you go, man. The writer's Bob Haney. So I am crushing my world. I'm sealing up little holes, man. It's like Jedi in a driveway. I'm telling you. And I already had this one. So if you guys need it, I just had to get it. Captain America goes to war against drugs. Drugs. Yeah. So Peter David was the writer. It's called High Heat. It's because this is a kid. He plays baseball, right? And he's doing drugs playing baseball. That's crazy. Yeah. The cover's by John Romita. Look at that, man. You like Romita coladas? Yeah. So Captain America, man, he's smashing drugs in this one. And in this one, he throws his shield at a cop car. He wants to get their attention, yeah. And the thing is, it never came back to him. Usually it comes back like a boomerang. So, if you order a boomerang in Amazon, it has a 100% return policy. So, World's Finest. Oh my God, this is great. Issue number 250. Boom. Look at this, man. 250 smashed issue. Look at that. This thing is chock full of stories, man. The Creeper, good old Jack Ryder story. That's the second story. It's done by Steve Ditko. Yep. And the first story is Reality War. And there's a teleporter involved. And it's teleporting people to Earth 1, Earth 2. And then the Green Arrow and Hawkman are arguing. Green Arrow's a jerk in this. He is. Yeah. And Jim Aparo does the cover. And yeah. So Black Canary, Green Arrow, they're a couple. Me and Hawkman, we spend a lot of our times, we watch like Dateline a lot of times. It's about spouses murdering each other. That's all we watch. It's crazy. It's crazy. After we watch about 3 in a row, I always turn to her and go, are we all right, me and you? And, the guys never get away. If you're going to murder your spouse, you're not going to get away with it. It never happens. Don't do it. Get a divorce. Don't do that. Just make it work out. Put her in a headlock. That's what I do. It's great. Times are tough when you're with a woman that long. It tests your patience. Just going out to eat or something. It takes hours. I'm ready in a second. Boom, I'm done. I'm ready to go out. She sits in her closet. It's like the void. She's like, I have nothing to wear. I'm like, oh my God. I was like, can we get to the restaurant before they change management? Come on now. And then she finally gets ready. And then she comes out and she looks at me. She goes, you're going to wear that? I was like, what? A Hickey Pop tank top. Let's go. Come on. We're ready to eat. And I already have this one too. If this one's in the condition of, whoa, minus. But this is Frankenstein Monster, issue number 9. With Dracula. And you guys need this. I could send this out to you. No problem. Yeah. You know why Frankenstein never wore a jockstrap? Because his nuts are on his neck. All right. Sorry about that. All right. When vampires have breakfast, you know who flips the vampires' pancakes? Count Spatula. So then this is the cover's by John Buscema, which is awesome. And Gaspar Saladino! Oh, what a great book. I love this series. Poor Frank, man. Everywhere he goes, he gets tortured. People are chasing him with rakes and stuff. This guy, he never gets a break, man. Never. Awesome. Awesome series. I still have to complete it. I need some early issues. The Rawhide Kid. Woo-wee! Yeah, issue number 67. Yep, the cover's by Larry Lieber. The Hostage of Hungry Hills. By Larry Lieber. And the second story is Dixie or Die. Woo-wee! Whoop them again. Whoop them again, Josie. Hey, Redlegs. Yep. And, yeah. Herb Trimpe does the inks on the second story. Cool stuff, man. Yep. Kid Colt Outlaws in the second story. Good stuff. You old owl hoot. And look at these Dells I picked up at Harvey's. He was like, those are great books, huh, Jim? I said, you know it, bro. Bro. Harv, are you my bro? Western Roundup. Issue number... Let's see. Western Roundup. Issue number 2. Boom. We got Roy Rogers, Gene Autry, Rex Allen, Johnny Mac Brown, and Bill Elliott. Hoo-wee! Yeah. And it's awesome, man. There's a nice photo in here of Trigger and Bullet. Mm-hmm. Yep. The Gene Autry train robberies. There's an essay in here about buffalo hunting. Everyone needs to know how to buffalo hunt. Yep. Mike Aarons and does a lot of the inks and art. It's surprising. You know what the Cowboys' favorite city is? New York. And I picked up issue number 3, Western Roundup. Boom. Yeah. You know what a Cowboys' favorite candy is? A Jolly Rancher. It is. Look it up. This came out in September of '53. Awesome, man. And it's also in here. There's an article on how to read Indian pictographs. Buffalo go to the north. I live in village to the south. So, awesome. Loaded with stories. I'll show you. Real quick. These are great, man. Great stuff. There's a picture on the back. Painted. Look at that, man. Moo! And there's a song. Oh, bury me now in the lone prairie. Johnny Mac Brown. He's Mac Brown. He's the greatest cowboy in the whole dang town. Awesome. Man, I'm having a blast at Harvey's. I'm telling you. It's a real hoot. You had to dynamite me out of there. So I'm going to go back. You better know it, man. I'm going back. You guys got to come up to Connecticut, man. We're going to go to Harvey's. And Superman Family. I already have this one. I made a mistake. All right, so the cover's by Jose Luis Garcia Lopez. And, yeah. You know why bees have sticky hair? Because they use honeycombs. So this is a great book, too. This is February of '78, issue number 187. Yep. Chris Swan does the Superman story. Win Mortimer does the Lois Lane story. And there's a great Crypto story by John Conlon. And Crypto is awesome in this. There's a Nightwing and Flamebird story in here. But Crypto is on a movie set. They're making a movie about Crypto. And he's starring Crypto. And Crypto has a stunt double. And the stunt double is going out with the other female dog that Crypto has a crush on. Do you believe this? Crypto's heartbroken, man. I read that one, The Hawk Dog. And he was upset too. But this is a great book. Boom. World's Finest, issue number 244. This is done by Neil Adams, man. Look at that cover. Look at that, man. May of '77. And the Superman Batman story is the first one. Done by Jose Luis Garcia Lopez. Superman and Batman are helpless to stop him from killing everyone on Earth. Who is this man? Yes. And there's a Wonder Woman story by Jose Delbo. And there's a Vigilante story in here. Awesome stuff. And a Green Arrow story. He's a jerk. Yeah. Good stuff. And here's another beauty. Issue number 245, World's Finest. Destroy them! The Martian Manhunter must die! Martians too strong, can't hold out! That is a cover by Neil Adams in November of '77. I tell you, man, these World's Finest in the later issues were solid reads, man. Awesome stories. There's a Vigilante story in here by Gray Morrow. Awesome! And another Green Arrow story, that jerk. And a Wonder Woman story. Chock full, baby. Man, this was the time, man. This was the time to be reading. World's Finest, 100-pager. Issue number 226. Let's go, Batman. Metamorpho isn't here either. Meanwhile, Metamorpho is he's the doorknob. He is. Look at him. Yep. Did you know Einstein was the first white rapper? He was. MC Squared. Great rapper. World's Finest, issue number 249. This man's been attacked by a vampire. Yes, my friend, turn and face the vampire of steel. This is the Phantom Stranger. Now, the Phantom Stranger, there's still a lot of doubt of who the Phantom Stranger really is. I think he's Judas from the Bible. That is my guess. All right. That's what I'm thinking. And Jim Aparo on the cover. March of '78. Yes. And, let's see. The Green Arrow and Black Canary are fighting the Helgramite. Yep. And the Creeper story, Moon Lady and the Monster, that's by Steve Ditko. And Wonder Woman, Fire in the Sky by Mike Vosberg. And she's teamed up with Sergeant Rock, Wonder Woman. Great stuff, man. And in this, Green Arrow is, he dresses up like Batman. What a dork. What a geek. Look, you could get a Superman watch. I want one! You could get a Joker watch and a Batman watch and a Spider-Man watch. See, we cross over. Let me show you Green Arrow being a dork. La-da-dee, la-da-da-da, la-da-dee-dee. Oh, here he is. Look, they're fighting the Helgramite. I'm Green Arrow and I'm an idiot. So he's da-da-dee. There's the Helgramite. He's just a giant cockroach. All right. Yep. He's like, I'm a stinky roach. And so then the Black Canary gets taken, and that is Green Arrow dressed up as Batman. Trick or treat. Smell my feet. And World's Finest, issue number 259. Look at that, man. Rich Buckler on the cover with Dick Giordano. This came out in November of 79. There's a Black Lightning story in here. Michael Netzer does the art. Mike Netzer did great art, in my opinion. Good stuff. And there's a Captain Marvel story in the back. The Secret of Mr. Tawny by Don Newton. Not related to the Fig. No, he's not. And, yeah. So, I go to have a little time off because I'm going to go. I have to work on my shoulder a little bit. Got to see the doctor about my shoulder, all right? He said, the doctors they drive me crazy. They like to hide things with their different words. They replace the word pain with pressure. You're going to feel a little pressure. And I'm like, he's like, doesn't that hurt? I said, yeah. Well, how come you're not crying? I says, I am inside. My God, this guy's trying to hurt me. Yeah, so I was watching Mom Higgs for a little while there. So I've been busy. This lady approached us, right? We pull in to the parking space. And Mom Higgs, she's old. I get out, and the lady's like, that's a handicap spot. I'm getting my mother out of the car. I'm getting her walker. I said, do you think this woman's going to run a marathon? I said, Ma, where's your handicap? The handicap thing was in the glove box. I said, lady, I will jump rope with your neck. Mind your business. People. My mom, she's old. I don't want to call her handicapped, but she's old. She's not going to be running any marathons. Then Hawkwoman tells me, she goes, I want to sign you up for a 401k. I says, I can't run that far. And check this out. Adventure Comics, issue number 446. These are all $1, baby. Jim Aparo on the cover. And there's an Aqua Babies in this. It's awesome. And it's awesome because there's a Creeper story, and he fights a mannequin. That's right. Not Mannequin Skywalker, a mannequin. Good stuff. And I had my list, and I needed issue number 26 of Spidey Super Stories. And boom, look at that. All right? Look at this, man. The Sandman. Mr. Sandman, bring me your dream. Bah, 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 bah. And Winslow Mortimer does all the art in these. I love him. And this came out in 77. And, Spidey, spending a day at the beach. It's funny. When we go to Cape Cod, people harass you wherever you go. We had a little bonfire on the beach. There's no one there. Miles of beach. Of course, someone comes. Cops, he's like, hey, you got to put out that fire. It's not safe. I said, where else is it going to be safer? I have the world's ocean in front of me and miles of sand right here. I said, that's the only place that's safe to have a fire. Think about it, officer. I tell you, man, these cops, they're on me. I'm going to meet up with my boy Sal. Sal is a great guy, right? He's my buddy. I was the best man at his wedding. I didn't invite him to my wedding, but I was the best man at his wedding. Look at this one, Fighting Navy. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Sam Glansman did this one. This is by Charlton. We're doing the Charlton. Da, da, da. But Sal's a great guy. He'd do anything for you, but he has a little swearing problem. Every other word out of his mouth is a swear word. Yeah. I talked to him about it. The first time I brought him to my parents' house, right? Before I walked in, I said, listen. I said, you're meeting my mom and dad. I said, don't swear. I won't swear. Sitting there in the kitchen. Yeah, so F this. And then I said, F you. And then I was F'ing. I said, can we talk outside? I said, did you get kicked in the head by a horse? We have this little restaurant. It's a restaurant up the street from me that I used to frequent back in the day, And it's called Duties. Duties. And we used to get duty faced up there, I tell you, man. And then one night, I was leaving. And Sal was still there, whooping it up. I said, listen, have a couple more drinks and drive crazy on the way home. And he did. I get a call from his wife. She's like, he never came home. And I was like, okay. Put my clothes back on. I'm driving through, all right? And I see his truck in the middle of a swamp. I'm like, and he's not there. The door is open, and this dude, he ran through. And then I find his sneakers stuck in the mud. He ran all the way home. He got pricker bushes hanging off him. He's like, I was like, long night, fella. Duties. He's not the brightest. We were at that place, right? And he comes out of the bathroom. He's like, someone left a perfectly good pickle in the toilet. I was like, how did it taste? That's my friend Sal. So, check this out. Superheroes book. All right. I saw Metarock talking about this. This is book 2. I have all of these. And so this is like my 3rd copy of this. These are fun. The Joe Kubert School of Art. A lot of the students there worked on this book. And I just think they're fantastic. And they have a lot of ads. And they sell swag in there. It's cool stuff. These are great books. I think I did a video showing you all of these, and these are fun, man. These are fun. Anyone wants this stuff? You let me know. Let me show you one more, and we'll get out of here. This is Toka, Jungle King. Yeah. Look, I drew a picture on the back. He's Toka. He's throwing someone, just like he's right here. So this is covers by Frank Springer. Yeah, man. And July of '66, Toka was picking up sticks. So I collect Toka, and I did not have this one. He's the Jungle King. He can do anything. And he could bench press people, little conquistadors. Yeah, so there you go, man. Yeah. So, you want to know why you always invite a mushroom to a party? Because he's a fun guy. That's why. So, check this out. Oh, you got to check this one out. Heckle and Jekyll. Got this at Harvey's. Look at that one, man. Little Dell action. This is a reprint from 1957, but it has Terry Bears in here, one of the stories. Look at that classic. Come on now. Come on. Isn't that nice? So, there you go, man. There you go. We'll stop it there. I got another box full of stuff from Harvey's. I'll show you in the future. Guys, thanks for joining me, man. Please comment. We'll talk about what I went over here, man. Come on now. Good times. So, I'm going to get a little visit from Beckerman. I am. And I think it's July. We're having Terrificon. Beckerman and Swagger coming down. We're going to hang out. Killed it at Harvey's shop. He had a comic book bumper crop. I have time to send books out in the mail. Then try to keep Sonia out of jail. I'm so happy with the comic book friends I got. We read our comics 'cause they make us smart. Read your comics. They make you smart.